All right, this is a basic explanation of two major and minor bar chords. This is for you, Dad, but obviously whoever else is watching it, that's fine. So, Dad, if you go to our practice notes and scroll down, it says bar chords on the fifth string. So I'm going to explain this diagram, or not this diagram, I'm going to explain what I wrote for you and show you how to play it so that you have an idea and kind of walk you through what I'm doing. And hopefully if you need to watch it over again and just keep practicing it, you can do that. So, all right, so go down on the little document where it says bar chords on the fifth string, and I'm going to explain what it means that I wrote. So it says on the very left, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now those are the strings of the guitar. So whenever you read tablature, whenever you're trying to learn a new song, or if you wrote your own song and you're trying to write the guitar tabs, so you remember it, this is always how it's going to look. So if you look, it says major shape 5, 7, 7, 7, 5. So that's, like I said, that's the major bar chord. In this particular case, that's D major, because on the fifth string, you're on the fifth fret, which happens to be the D note. So, but you don't need to really, that's not really important for right now. So I'll explain to you how to play that, okay? Let me get it focused on the guitar here. Okay, so we're on the fifth fret. You can see the guitar, here we are. So hopefully the guitar sounds good coming through. So right now we'll just do the bar shape that we've been practicing, which is just this. Let me change it to a cleaner setting here. All right. So here we go. We've got the bar shape here on the fifth fret. I'll play all the strings individually, and when you're first learning this, you need to make sure that you do that so that all your strings are clear, because that's the foundation of your bar chord, obviously, is your bar shape here. So I've got it down to my muscle memory to every time I put my finger on there, or if I do all 6 strings even, they all sound clear every time. So that's when it says 5, 7, 7, 7, 5 with a bar chord. In reality, this finger is covering the fifth fret from the fifth string all the way to the first string. So the 7, 7, 7, we'll talk about that now. So it's just the 7th fret on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. So what that looks like is this, is I put my middle finger on the 4th string, my ring finger on the 3rd string, and my pinky on the 2nd string, right? And so it sounds like this. By the way, mine might sound a little bit different than yours because I'm in a different tuning right now. You don't need to worry about that. That's just something to think about. So if yours sounds different, that's why, because I'm not in standard tuning right now. So anyway, that's what it sounds like. All clear. Just like that. Pretty easy, right? So I'll walk you through it one more time. So you've got your bar on your 5th string. Then on the 4th string, you're just walking on down all on the 7th fret. On the 4th string, on the 7th fret, goes your middle finger. 3rd string, 7th fret, goes your ring finger. And 2nd string, 7th fret, goes your pinky. Right? So just like this. Now, let's go to the minor shape, the minor bar chord. So we just played, I told you it was a D chord, and the first one was a major shape, meaning that we just played D major. Now we're going to go to the minor shape, still on the 5th fret, and that's still D, obviously, that's our bass, so it's going to be D minor. Now look at it, at what I wrote. It's 5, 7, 7, 6, 5, instead of 5, 7, 7, 7, 5. So we're only changing one note, and that's what gives us our minor sound or minor chord. That's the only difference, is one note between major and minor chords. And you'll notice that when you're playing your open chords, for example, especially A major open chord, E major open chord, D major open chord, you're only changing one note when you're going from major to minor, which we've covered. And it's the same thing for any chords, including bar chords, obviously. So anyway, it's the exact same thing starting off. You got your bar on the 5th string, so let's make sure they all sound good. Right? All good. Now, it's almost the exact same thing starting off. Except you're putting your ring finger, not your middle finger, your ring finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string. You're putting your pinky on your 7th fret of the 3rd string, and then I still got my middle finger right here, and that's going on the 6th fret of the 2nd string. So it sounds like this. I'll show you one more time. Bar, 5th fret, ring finger, 7th fret of the 4th string, pinky, 7th fret of the 3rd string, middle finger, 6th fret of the 2nd string. So it looks like this. See what I'm doing here? So use the tabs as a guide. Watch this video over again if you need to. But seriously, try to, whenever you play this chord, from now on, try to just use the tabs, because that's how everybody's going to write their music whenever you look at any song. So something that helps me with the tabs is kind of imagine it as if you flip the guitar like this and you're looking at it from a bird's eye view, I guess you could say. And that's kind of how it's supposed to be. So anyway, there's your major and minor bar chord shapes for the 5th fret. There are 2 more that we'll learn after this that are with every single string. The shapes are pretty similar, but we'll do that another time. So anyway, hope this helps. See you guys later.